Hi everyone. So I'm sorry that we didn't get to see each other in class today. I was really hoping that we would get to, but things are the way they are. So I just want to be able to give you guys some information on basically the stuff that I would have presented to you guys in class today. And I've modified it a little bit just to get you guys the basic information. All right, so let's just start with expectations. When we are in class, I need you guys to make sure that you're keeping your microphones turned off to help eliminate background noises. If you do want to speak, ask a question, answer a question, anything like that, there's a button that you can click to raise your hand. And then when you do that, once you're called on, you'll turn on your mic. Right? And that's also a little button down at the bottom of your screen. You can use the chat function to ask questions, but the chat function should not be used for side conversations. And then make sure that you're courteous and kind to everyone. Weekly assignments are going to be posted. The due date will be posted at the bottom of the assignment framework. If you have questions, ask them during class time or during office hours. How do you bring your grade up? I've had a lot of people asking me, how can I bring my grade up? If you've not already done so, complete test corrections. If you do not have a printer to print off those correction forms, then you can do them on a notebook paper. Just copy how it was done on those correction forms. Keep it the same style. Okay? Then scan and send me your correction forms and your tests. I do need both. In order to grade your corrections, I do also need a copy of your test. Participate in class and complete assignments. You will not be penalized for not completing assignments, but completing assignments will help your overall grade. And the last question that I have been asked several times is, how will your final grade be calculated? Your final grade will be an average of the first 3 quarters. Then, based on your participation during these last 9 weeks, I can bump your grade by half a letter grade. Anyone with an F as an overall grade can be bumped to a D if you show good participation in class and complete all of the work. So there's still hope. If you feel like you're failing for the year and that there's no hope, there is still hope. But I need to see that work from you guys to show me that you are here and ready to learn. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys some other things. I'm going to come over here to Blackboard. So in case you are wondering, how do I access my links now? They have been removed from Google Classroom. For security reasons, we had to go about putting the links up in a different way. So now to access your classrooms, you're going to go to our pre-algebra link. Right? In there, over here with the orange tabs, you're going to click on the one that says Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. You're going to find 2 different links in here, right? And they're only going to be available when it's class time. So the links open up 15 minutes before our actual scheduled time. So for both my first and second period classes, you guys will use the same link to get into class. So it will open up at 9 o'clock. I know the time says 9:15, but it'll open up at 9 o'clock, and then the link closes at 10:15. Our actual class time is 9:15 to 10 o'clock. So you'll go in there for class time. So for orange days, you go in there on Tuesdays. For white days, my second period class, you'll go in there on Thursdays. If you have questions outside of class time and you want to see me during office hours, my pre-algebra office hours are going to be from 1:15 to 2 o'clock. The thing automatically goes till 2:15, but we go till 2 o'clock. So all my pre-algebra office hours will be for that first 45 minutes every Wednesday and Friday. I have to split my time between pre-algebra and algebra 1, so this is the best way I can do it. If you need help outside of those times and you can't make it to those office hours, let me know and we can work something out. I can open up a new link just for that specific time, and that won't be a big deal. Okay, so class time, Tuesdays and Thursdays here, office hours, Wednesdays and Fridays here. All right, the next thing I want to show you is how to access your weekly lessons. So I'm just using second block because this video is more geared towards second block, but if first block is watching as well, it's the same thing. So once you go into our Google Classroom, you'll go to our classwork. You will scroll down and you will see our distance learning tab, and then I'll have each week posted in here. So week 1, probability of independent events. So you'll click on this weekly lesson framework. And this is everything that needs to be completed for the week. All right, so it's not posted every day, I post it once a week. And for this particular one, the due date down at the bottom is April 24th. So this assignment will be due next Friday. So you'll start at the top and you'll just go through. First one is just kind of a little get you thinking, get you motivated, okay? Which one doesn't belong? You'll go to flipgrid.com and sign in. If you have not already joined our class, then you're going to need to do that. I've got that posted in our stream. If you come down here, right here is our Flipgrid. So you will click on this link here to join our class for Flipgrid. Right? So once you've done that, you're ready to move on. So for our lesson, you can print out the notes. Again, if you don't have the notes, or if you don't have a printer, then take your notes on paper. I'm going to try and make these notes as accessible as possible, as easy as possible, so it's not a lot of stuff to actually handwrite. Definitions, I'll already have on the notes paper, so if you want to be able to go back and look at them, you can. So you don't have to copy down the definitions. They'll just be there for you. The video is right here. So here's the link to your video. It is also posted on YouTube. This one will just take you straight to it. Right. Complete practice problems. This one here happens to be a Google form. So you'll just click it, and to access any of these links, if you click on that, you'll see the link pop up. Right. So this will take you to a Google form and complete that, and then I can grade that. Right. Check your answers. So if you got any of those answers wrong, check your answers. See how you did. Okay. If you feel like you still need more practice, then you can go to our Discovery Tech book. Our Discovery Tech book is also linked here in Google Classroom. So you can go to our classwork stream, and at the very top is the Discovery Tech book link. So we can go ahead and open that link up, and you will log in just like you're logging into your computer. So the same way you would log into your computer, you'll log into the Discovery Tech book. Now your tech book looks a little different than mine, I'm assuming. I've not been able to actually see it from the student's point of view. But what you'll do is you'll find the math tech book, click on that. You may have to set it to 8th grade. So all the way up here at the top, where it says course, Virginia grade 8, you're going to need to make sure that you select. I think it's automatically set to maybe be grade 6. Once you select grade 8, you should be fine and ready to go. I don't know for you guys if you have something that pops up that says, hey, this has been assigned to you. Please let me know, because I need to find some ways. I might also just include the link to what I've assigned to you. I'm not sure how you guys are able to access it from your end. So we're going to have to work together on this, okay? So please keep me informed on what you're seeing and if you're able to access the things that I have assigned. So on this framework, it tells you the 2 things that I've assigned. The first one is a video, and the second one is an activity. These are very much real-world events. How is this particular a skill concept that we're doing used in real life? Because a lot of times people ask me, when am I ever going to use this in real life? Well, here you go. All right. Come prepared to our online session with any questions that you may have. We also need to work on assessing you, right? Did you understand it? So here's where you would do your last part. In eCart, right, there is an assessment. It's a quick little quiz, we'll say. Right? You can go through and complete that, and if you don't do well on it, then I suggest doing it again. And keep doing it until you get a good score on it. If you choose to skip the discovery ones, that's okay. If you don't think you need the extra practice, that's fine. If you've gone through these up here and then you go straight to assessment and you do well, perfect. If you don't do well, then I'd suggest maybe going back and looking at this second set of supports, so the video and the assignment. Okay. Once you've completed it, you'll go back into your Google Classroom and you will click that you've completed that assignment. Right? And that just lets me know that you've completed everything, that you're done, you're good to go. Remember, that needs to be completed by the 24th for this particular assignment. You don't have to complete it all in one day. You can take your time and work through it. So you can complete one thing a day if you want, or do something one day and then come back to it a different day. However you want to do it, it doesn't matter. But everything needs to be done by the 24th. Okay? And then you will be assigned kind of grades for it, but I will just keep paper copies of those grades. And that's going to be for me to determine, are you ready for that grade to be bumped up at the end of the year? Okay? Any questions you have, again, you can come to our class time next week and ask those questions. So you definitely want to get started on this before we have class. All right, so please get started on this before we have class so that you can come to class with any questions. And then I think that was pretty much it that I wanted to show you guys. Each week there will be a new framework for you guys to work through. So I will be posting them usually probably by midweek, and you'll have to the end of the next week to complete it. That should give everyone time to work and get everything completed. I'm trying not to overload you guys with work. As I know this is kind of a trying time, and some of you may have other responsibilities at home, like taking care of younger siblings. So we're doing our best. We're going to work together with all of this, and I hope this helps answer any questions. Again, I can open up any collaborate sessions if you are having trouble and you just want some questions on test corrections, anytime between now and next week when we officially start. I look forward to seeing you guys all next week, and enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye.